welcome back to Tarot AF. So today, on request of the lovely Leanne, we're going to see what they love about you. So this can be a special person, maybe someone you're in a relationship with. It can be your friends, your family, your parents, whoever it is, your chosen family. Just keep that person in your mind. Whatever you'd like to know, that's what we're going to explore today. So we have got 5 piles in front of me today. We have pile 1, we've got pile 2, pile 3, pile 4 and pile 5. If you've never been to a pick a card reading before, hello, welcome. What you do, you just take a moment, you can pause the video, see which one is drawing your eye, which one is catching your attention, and just trust that that is right, that is the pile for you. And what I do is I post the times in the time box below and you can meet me there for your reading. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello my glorious friends of pile 1, my honey calcite. When I was when I was just setting up your video, honey honey from ABBA came into my head. So you are my honey honey, how you thrill me today. Okay, so Spirit, let's see. Hold that person in your mind who you want to explore, what they love about you. Let's see what they love about you. Okay, so we have got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have got the Page of Swords. We've got the 5 of Swords, and we've also got the Wheel of Fortune. And on the back of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, guys, so we've got a lot of this sword energy here. So I would not be surprised if you are an air sign, potentially. Maybe you are a Libra, a Gemini, or a, gosh, it's just flown out of my head. What have I already said? Or a, what have I... Aquarius. Oh my gosh, so sorry. It's literally like staring at me there. It's like, Aquarius. Come on, Anna, think. Need to get my brain in gear. Okay, so I would not be surprised if you are an air sign. If not, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you just have placements. But what I can initially see from this is that you are an amazingly intelligent person, and I really feel like you value the truth of the situation. I feel like you are constantly examining new ways of thinking. I imagine you're really innovative and kind of that future forward thinking, trying to challenge the boundaries of how other people perceive you and how they perceive the world as well. And with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, I get the sense that you are not judgmental, as in you still are a dreamer, even though you're grounded in your thoughts and that is what you lead like with through the world. You're not judgmental of other people, and I really see that with that Queen of Wands. And with the 5 of Swords, I really feel like with this person, what they love is that if they are in this stage where they feel defeated, or you know they are grieving something, I feel like you pick up the swords for them, like you help bear the load of that, like their burdens, like, and maybe help them, you know, make decisions, that kind of thing. And with the 2 of Swords, I really get the sense, although you are ruled by your mind, like we've already said, you really do value your deep intuition, and it is mind and heart kind of, sometimes they feel like opposing forces, but I feel like you, like we were saying, you still dream, and you just, the way that you do it is you practically think in your mind how you're going to make those dreams a reality. So it's not, you know, grounding the dreams and putting them down and saying that they can't happen. Maybe there's a bit of, you know, a kind of, you don't know which way it's going to go with this Wheel of Fortune. Maybe, you know, it can, you don't know if it's going to be lucky and whether it is actually going to work out. So maybe you're a realist in that sense. But I just get the sense that you lead with your mind, and that's what attracts people to you, and that's what especially this person loves about you, is that I really get the sense that you are fair and just, and you cut to the heart of a situation, and yeah, you help others around, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like when others are down and when they don't feel like they are receiving what they should potentially from the universe, I feel like you're there to hold their hand, to spin the wheel for them and help them on to the next stage. But I definitely get the sense that you are constantly, you know, rethinking and maybe challenging the way that they think and they perceive themselves and also the world around them. But there is this deep intuitive side that is calling as well, to you. But yeah, you can see the dreams all around you in like the clouds of these images, but I think ultimately you do try and listen to your heart and what you know to be right and just. So let's get some more cards. So we've got indecision. Okay, so this is like that Two of Swords moment there, so mind and heart again. But I feel like I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I really do feel that you know, you do listen to that deep call, even though you are practically minded and you like to think things through and plan things out. They can see and they love that you always ultimately listen to your heart, and really I feel like that's what guides your thoughts anyway. We have also got, sorry, these cards are just spinning around. We've also got virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So again, I really feel like you follow your spiritual voice, that voice inside of you, and that's how you show love to others. And again, you encourage them to grow. With this Five of Swords, you know, if someone feels defeated by something that they have been going through, I feel like not only do you pick up the swords, but I feel like you are the person that says, okay, let's make a plan, let's do this. And I feel like you don't like to look back and examine what was. I feel like you look towards the future and that kind of where we're going next with the Wheel of Fortune. Like everything is constantly going, it's always constantly spinning, change happens, and I feel like you react to change in a really good way and you bring that out of people. And then with versatility, again, you're versatile to changing circumstances, and you know, people love that. You know, people who are able to see things that other people may not be able to see. And you know, the most important thing about change is reaction, and if you are versatile and you react in that way, that is inspiring to others, because not everyone can do that. If some people get a knock, they find that really difficult. So I feel like you're a role model in that sense, especially for this person. And then we have also got endurance. And okay, so this image really reminds me of kind of like Atlas holding up the world, and I really feel like that is you at your core. Like everything that you have got, you have worked hard for, and you are holding it all up. I feel like the foundations, everything has been built by you, and it's really been built on your thinking, on your thought, and for you being versatile and cutting through any situation, especially situations people can't find, like they wouldn't normally be able to find their way around. And this endurance, this tenacity and persistence and dedication is so inspiring. But again, Queen of Swords in reverse, you're not judgmental of other people. You know, if people have like everyone has their own journey, I feel like you recognize that and you understand that people have their own path. They find their own way to their circumstances. But this person just admires how much you have had to endure and how much you continue to uplift people, even despite if you are going through your own situation, even if you're going through your own defeat with the Five of Swords as well. You are always there to lend a hand, even if you are pushing through mountains that you can't even see yet a way to climb. You are just there. You're so virtuous and true, and yeah, I really feel like you like fight for the underdog as well, because maybe you saw yourself as a bit of an underdog at some point. But yeah, I get the sense that you've got this deep intuition, this voice that you listen to and you channel, and you really feel, and that's what guides you through all of your situations. So even if things change, even if, you know, it really knocks you back and you really feel like you have to, you know, kind of lift yourself back up again or lift others back up again, you will always make a decision back to your path. Like you'll always find a way back, I think. And yeah, and so we've also got the Two of Cups, and we also have the Empress. So I really, with the Two of Cups, this is the card of love. So here is really, really deep love between you both, and I feel like that's what you do. I feel like even though you are deeply intelligent, like I've already said, and you value your mind and probably the value of others, and you love to communicate and fight for what you deem right and just, I just get the sense that it all comes from this place of love, and you just want unity with others and that connection. And this person thinks, you know, you are just so nurturing. And with the Empress card, this is literally Mother Nature. I feel like you can create whatever you want, whatever circumstances, and you just trust, again, that deep intuitive voice, but you do what you love ultimately. And some people are afraid to do what they love because, you know, if they fail, or there's that fear of rejection if they don't get as far as they want. But I feel like no matter what setbacks you have or others around you have, you always want to lead from that place of love, but you have this ability to rationalize it and be like, okay, let's make a plan, let's get the steps towards that. And it's not like fools rush in. I feel like you are really considered and careful, and you communicate what you want, and that is so attractive, just knowing what you want, standing in your power. And I just get the sense that there's always that initial attraction with anyone you meet. I get it, I think it's through your mind. Like, I think people are just attracted to how you think. I think you've almost got this kind of hanged man energy around you, where you just turn the world up on its head and help people see different perspectives, different avenues. But you've just got this light, this beacon that kind of draws people to you. And yeah, you just have abundance around you. And even if you have to weed out a few things in your garden and, you know, tend to other things, I feel like you can make anything grow. And because you are versatile, no matter what comes, sunshine, rain, clouds, whatever it is, I feel like you are just, again, dedicated and persistent towards your goals. And that tenacity, that is what people, your person finds attractive about you. That's what they love, is just how big your heart is, how you love and pour your soul into what you want to do, and just how tough you are. That, you know, not that you've got a tough outer shell, but you have endured so much. And I get that sense that, you know, your life might be really tough and might have been really tough in the past, but you have managed to look past those obstacles and also along the way help and lift other people up. I'm so proud of you, Pile 1 Honey Calce. You guys are such a joy. Keep spreading your love. Keep, you know, your mind, I can just see, I feel like you can just cut through any situation. Just keep to your path, and people love that about you. Just stand in your power, stand your ground, know your thoughts, because your thoughts have power. And yeah, you are a badass, literally so badass. I'm sending so much love to you guys, and I really hope to see you guys soon. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe. But that is what your person loves about you. I'm sending so much love. Bye, Pile 2. So let's see what they love about you. So hold that person in your mind, whoever it is that you want to know. So we have the Devil. Okay. Maybe you've got a bit of a devilish side. We've got the King of Swords. So what they like about you. Okay, so that song was in my head as I was shuffling your cards earlier. So I don't know why I sang that now. We have also got the Queen of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Okay, guys. So firstly, we've got a lot of character traits that we have got to get through. So with the King of Swords, I really feel like maybe they think they sit a bit aback from you because you are just so powerful in your knowledge and who you are. I think you've got such a sharp mind, and I really feel like you just want to cut to the truth of any situation, and there is real freedom in your thoughts. I think it almost liberates other people around you. And with the Devil card, I really get that sense, you know, maybe you kind of break the chains for other people. Maybe you point out things that they are doing, some behavior patterns, especially this person in particular, because that's why we've asked. I really feel like maybe any preconceptions they had, anything, you know, that was holding them back, their bad habits, or, you know, thoughts that were detrimental almost to their growth. I really feel like you see through that. You see the truth and you're like, no, we can cut those chains. You don't have to be bound by this anymore. So I really feel like you're a liberating presence to be around. And with these butterflies, like, I just get the sense that you are joyful in life, and you don't want others to feel confined by, you can see their restrictions and you don't want that for them. With the Knight of Cups, I really get the sense that you offer your love to people. Like, you really just want to kind of be of service to them, and I really feel like you have this reassuring and healing energy. Again, I think because you can point out things that maybe they can't see. I get the sense that you've almost got this kind of bird's eye view over the picture, and yeah, you almost feel them, like anything that you kind of point out and kind of bash to the sides maybe potentially for them, I feel like you then fill that with love, and you're there almost bringing that offering and give them like the message that they need to hear at the right time. With the 8 of Cups, I get this sense that you're not afraid to move past things that don't serve you anymore as well, and you know, you liberate others, but I think you also liberate yourself, and you're not afraid to abandon things that no longer fulfill you, because you're always, I feel like, moving towards what you love, and you're not afraid of that journey, that journey away, even if it feels like, you know, you've had so much success, you are an authority anyway. But I just think you're not afraid to listen to your intuition, what that is calling you to do, and you're not afraid of your path, no matter where it's leading you, even if you don't know exactly the steps of where it's going. I feel like you are just so strong and independent. I really get that sense that you just want to go, and you're happy to move steadily towards it. I think you could be a powerful manifestor and kind of get what you want instantly, but I do get this sense that you work hard for it, and you lead with your heart and your emotions, and that is what propels you through that journey. And with the Queen of Pentacles as well, you have just such a deep intelligence and knowledge, and kind of your inner resources are so full. I feel like you've seen and you've done so much, and that's why you're this King of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups. I really feel like you listen to your heart, you follow that, but you can kind of help people make plans, help people kind of ground what they would like in reality, and you can too. And again, I really feel like you are just a really good and distinguished person who wears their heart on their sleeves and is not really afraid of new beginnings. I get that sense that you're happy to kind of, with this kind of rabbit in the corner, and it's like that spring feel, you're happy to step into a new beginning, a new phase, and leave, like I said, what was in the past behind you. And maybe it's also the Devil card. Maybe you've had to move past some really tough obstacles, and this person has seen that as well, and you've had to liberate yourself from the trains, as well as helping others do that now. I feel like you've been able to move past a lot, and you've kind of moved into this Queen of Pentacles who just has such abundance in their lives, and wants to help and cultivate other people, and I really get the sense that you build other people up. My moonstone hearts, you're so lovely. We've got loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So I think your person, you lift them up, and it's kind of that thing. I feel like you just lift other people up. If they're conquering a mountain, you're there to help guide them, and also you're happy to pull the sledge along for them too. And with you, they're never alone. I feel like there's always that person, no matter what you're going through. I feel like if someone else is chained, if someone else is going through something, you also feel chained to that person. You know, it's not it's not your battle to fight, but you're still there holding their hand, ready to kind of break the chains when they're ready to let go of it. We've got priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So again, you lead with love. That is your thing. You let love pour forth and make your decisions, and you prioritize that. I feel like you prioritize your relationship, especially with this person. You know that, you know, love goes two ways, and it's all about give and take. And even though you are so giving, I feel like maybe sometimes you don't take it as much from other people, but I feel like your person would say, you know, you are so much to them. You are such a big integral part of their life, and you're a priority to them as well. We've got the Seeker. So I get the sense that, again, you are just this open spirit, you just seek new ways of thinking, and again, battling those conceptions of what people think, and you seek for more always, that abundance and that growth, and that is brilliant. Like, I feel like you just want to keep growing, you want to keep manifesting, you want to keep exploring the world. And I feel like it's almost with that curiosity of a child, because it's so much from your emotions, from your feeling, from that love. And I feel like you see love in the world, and that kind of the world from your eyes is like from a child's perspective almost. Everything feels new, and you kind of think about things in a new way each time you see them. And we also have connect. Okay, so this is this loneliness and this priorities. Like, your thing is, I feel like you're a free spirit and you bang to the beat of your own drum, and you kind of want to bang those drums for other people as well, like get people out of their heads and everything. But ultimately it's this kind of, it's connected to this almost like 3 of Cups energy. Like, I feel like you just have abundance in your relationships, and that's the thing that saves you and also saves other people. Like, your love and that connection with one another, that brings you together, and that, I feel like, makes you whole as well as them. And I feel like you can connect with anyone. I don't feel like you're closed off. Maybe at first you've got this kind of King of Swords, like because you're so, you know, your thoughts, and maybe people are like, oh, do they want to talk to me? Am I going to be able to keep up with them and communicate with them? But I just get this sense that you just have this big heart, and like I said, you want to help other people and kind of reassure and give them that strength. And I think people just want to connect with you because you are just such a beautiful energy to be around, because you're not afraid to let things go and let new energy in and new people in. I feel like you're always kind of on the lookout for almost who you can help. I feel like you do give so much of yourself to other people in this kind of glorious seeking of relationships and love. I feel like you just constantly want to keep growing, keep evolving. We also have the 7 of Wands in reverse, and we have the Chariot as well. So with the 7 of Wands in reverse, I get the sense that you bang to the beat of your own drum. You're this seeker, and with the 7 of Wands, I feel like you don't let other people's opinions sway you. You kind of step away from that, and you don't get entangled in people's wills and desires and what they want. You are just focused on you, in that healthy sense. So when people comment on you and that kind of thing, I feel like you stand your ground, you communicate what you want and who you are, because you know deep down who that is, and you don't let like the wills of others. I feel like you step away from situations in that case. And this person really admires you, because I feel like they might still be a bit trapped in this kind of devilish thing, or maybe they feel lonely on their path and they're not quite able to defend themselves the way that you defend yourself. But maybe it's almost that quiet defense that you have, as in you don't even feel like you need to show up and defend yourself, because you are just so powerful in who you are and what your path is. You're just like, okay, no, I don't even need to go there with you, because I'm happy. That is the main thing. I'm doing what I love. And with the Chariot, I really get the sense that your star, like your goal, is always set, and even if there's obstacles, even if there's things that you need to move away from, you just know that with trust and faith, like, you will be victorious. Like, I feel like with the Chariot, you will just get there, and you just know you will get there. You're seeking, you're going for victory, you're going for that gold. And I feel like it's almost that thing of, I get by with a little help from my friends. You know that the people around you, that energy is so important to your growth and helping you go toward your goal. You don't need unnecessary energy blocks. And with trust and faith in where you are going, like, even if you don't know exactly the path that you're going to go there, the Chariot is just going to keep going. And I feel like that is the thing. You are just charging towards your goal, and that is so awe-inspiring. But I get the sense that you don't tread on other people to get there. You love with an open heart, you know who you are, you want to help others as well along your journey, but that's not going to hinder where you are going, as in you always have that goal in sight. And maybe you feel like you've had to, and maybe people can see that you've had to leave behind a lot of the things that weren't serving you anymore, a lot of the known security that you had. And I feel like you've liberated your mind and you've got this freedom, and you're not afraid to wear it and be like, okay, you are on a different path to me. That is absolutely fine. You can do you. I still love you for doing that, but I know what I need and where I'm going. But you've got such a warmth, and this is what this person loves about you, is I feel like you're not afraid of who you are and what you want to do. You bang your own drum, and you're going there, and you just have this rare connect with people. And I feel like it's a rare connection in which, even if you don't talk for so long, I feel like they know where they stand with you. They know that you always have that place in your heart for them, no matter how long it's been, or whether it's been 2 minutes or, you know, a year or whatever it is. But I feel like you always prioritize your relationships, and that's what they love. They love that they don't feel lonely. Like you are always an ear if they need to speak about anything, if they want to talk to you. I think they always know that you are there and you are open, despite what things you are conquering and what you are going for. So pile 2, my moonstone heart, that is what your person loves about you. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe to the channel. I really hope to see you guys again soon. I've absolutely loved doing this reading for you today. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello, my glorious opalite heart. How are you, my pile 3? So let's see what your person, keep them in your mind. What does that person love about you? It can be your special person, it can be your friends, your family, your loved one, whoever it is. So we have got the Hanged One, we have got Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, hello. We have got the Star. Let's get you off the floor, shall we, my dear? We have got the 5 of Pentacles. And what else do we have for you? And we have another one on the floor. Okay. We have got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So, my friend, I can see that you have potentially, in terms of your resources, maybe it's in terms of your job, your career, that kind of thing, or maybe it's your house, that kind of your coin, as it were, like your kind of that physical feeling towards the world. With the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles, I really get the sense that maybe you have lost some of your known security. Maybe a few doors have closed, slammed in your face, and maybe you feel like you're a bit out in the cold, as it were. And maybe everything you've built with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like that is you know, everything that you've created, all that abundance around you, and maybe you're not really, maybe you're just relying on your inner resources at the moment. Maybe around in your physical world you don't have the sensations that you once did. And with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, I get that sense that, you know, things have left you, things that used to live naturally for you, and there is this kind of this looking towards a new opportunity at the moment. But what your person loves about you is, despite all of that heartbreak that brings, of, you know, things being almost feeling like they're ripped out from you, and especially because you were so distinguished in this, and you had so much around you as a Queen of Pentacles, I get this sense that, you know, despite all of that, you are still hoping and pouring your faith, and you've still got your dreams, your ambitions, and they are guiding you forward with this Star. And you are pouring, and maybe because, you know, the Star, you know, maybe you feel really vulnerable, maybe because this person is naked on the photo, maybe, you know, you feel like everything has been torn back from you, and you feel like almost newborn, like you've got to create something new. But your person absolutely loves the fact that despite all of that, despite feeling everything being torn away, like almost that tower moment, this sudden shock that has come and just like changed everything for you. Maybe you've had to change location, that kind of thing, or like I said, maybe it's career, maybe you've lost your job or something like that, but you still have faith and trust despite all of that. You are still hoping and trusting that the universe is going to guide you. And with the Hanged One, I get this sense of surrender, that you've surrendered to these circumstances, but you are finding a new light. You are feeling enlightened, and you are able to turn the situation on its head and almost find the hope in it. Like, you've surrendered to the fate of this situation, because, you know, 12 is the number of fate for this Hanged One. You've surrendered to that. You've surrendered to what has happened to you, but you're not letting that rule you anymore. You are kind of this star, this guiding light, you're wishing upon that, and you've got that intention to move forward, and you're trusting that spirit has your back and the universe is going to reward you for that. And I just get the sense you are hopeful despite everything around you, and hope is the most powerful thing. That's where miracles come from. And maybe it's even them. Maybe they've had everything torn around from them as well. Maybe it's a kind of within your relationship, that's how it's been. But there is still hope here, and especially from you. And that's what they absolutely love, is that despite the loss, despite the situation that other people just would not be able to kind of almost claw their way out of, you are able to accept it. And you're looking to move on, and you are pouring your emotions forward and letting that guide you to the next stage. I'm so proud of you. I really, really am. No wonder why they love you, because you just have this hope, this serenity, and trust that after the emotional storms there will be peace and wholeness. We have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So again, it's almost like this judgment card, it's almost like the tarot, like calling, like you have this higher calling, this higher purpose from the now, and you know that whatever security that you had, whatever box you were in, like there's a reason that it's been burst open at this time. And I feel like you've almost surrendered to that, and you feel like it's almost fated now, and that there is a purpose forward. And you understand that not everyone, like maybe it feels like you were the only one this happened to, but your person can see that, you know, you're not judging everyone else for their circumstances and what's going on for them. You know that your path is unique and different, and that what served you once is not serving you now. And I just get a sense that you are looking, you're like fertile ground waiting to grow something new. And yeah, I feel like you're not judgmental, you're not getting down about it. Willingness, you are able to compromise in the end result, if the end result is love. Again, so maybe what you were holding on to, again, that known security, was not actually making you happy. So maybe actually it was a release of you. Maybe all of the things that you had cultivated and grown, you were like, actually, I'm going to take a step away from that now, because actually, is that feeding my love? Is that feeding my soul's purpose? Or maybe if it has been torn away from you in that way, I feel like you've just compromised, and you're being like, oh, actually, this is actually an opportunity for me to almost reinvent myself. And, you know, I get the sense that they love you, because maybe with the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you were really established with where you were, and because you want to do this, it's so admiring. People kind of do stay in their box, and kind of they're on the wheel of the world, kind of running around, kind of on that hamster wheel, as it were, the rat race of life. And I feel like you've almost got off the wheel, and you're like, oh, actually, I'm going to do what I want, even if it's different. And then we have the Outlaw. Yeah. So I get the sense that you are almost outlawing yourself, and there's always this wildness to you, and you're not afraid. Like you've got so much from your like previous life, whatever it was, and you're like, no, I'm gonna go it on my own. I'm gonna tread my own path. Like, why would I pick between the fork and the road when I can just go and like cut my own way in the world, like through the forest? And I just get this sense of freedom, this liberation that has come to you. And maybe it's freedom of thought, freedom of the conceptions, and I just think you don't care what other people think about you. And so much of our lives is, you know, in our heads, because we're worried that people think about us in a certain way, and our fears and anxieties are actually just projections of what we think other people think. But I get this sense that maybe you're just like, okay, I've got to this point where I literally don't care anymore. And you're just like, I'm going to go climb my mountain. I'm going to go discover myself, go discover a new purpose. And that is, yeah, like I said, so awe-inspiring. And grieve. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you've been able to grieve this loss. You've been able to grieve what you have had to give up, or what was taken from you. And it's okay to be sad. And I think they saw that. They saw your vulnerability, and they know that these tears are actually, it's kind of like this water pouring into something new. Like, you had to release that, you had to let go of that in order for this new energy to pour in. And I really get the sense that now you are just ready to keep, like, to step into your next journey and yeah, and be this outlaw, and you know, maybe they admire how you've just kind of taken this in your stride, and you know, there is a lot of loss here, I can see that, but you're not letting it rule you. You kind of carry those experiences with you on your next journey, as it were. We also have the Star. Okay, we have got double Star. Yeah, they love that you are a dreamer and that you have faith and trust despite everything. And maybe it's even their circumstances as well, especially if this is a partnership or that kind of thing, or this relationship is entangled together. Like, you just can see the future. You can see that guiding light, the way out, and you are just trusting. And also we've got Greed, that Star. Again, you're literally like, I feel like you're almost a beacon for them as well. Maybe you are hope to them and wholeness and fulfillment in that way. And yeah, no matter what emotional storm it is, you are always there to help guide them back. And we also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you are a team player, but in this situation, you know that this is this is your independence. And I feel like you are wildly independent with this outlaw. You are not afraid to go it alone, and especially when the journey gets tough and that kind of thing. Like, you will stand up for yourself, and I feel like you know your compass, you know where you want to go now, and you're able to, yeah, just pour yourself fully into that endeavor. And you know, maybe you're like, okay, teamwork is great sometimes, but you know that this is your mountain to climb and you're not bringing anyone down with you. Maybe you had to grieve with someone for a little bit, and maybe this person was a bit of a rock for you, but you're in this place now where you can go it alone, and they love that about you. That out of everything, out of all of this situation that has happened to you, or within your relationship, like, you still have this strength to carry on and keep going. And yeah, and you're just so fierce. Like, you just know, and yeah, not afraid to go alone, and especially when the going gets tough, and you know that your path is yours and yours alone to tread. And yeah, that's what they love. I feel like you just are this beacon of hope, and will help guide them back as well. And maybe you know that you are on your own independent path, but you're always there anyway to be a guiding light for them as this Star. You're always there for them. But yeah, you're just a wild thing, and I love this energy. So that is where I'm going to leave that for you guys, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do hit that subscribe button. I really hope to see you guys again soon. I'm sending so much love. Bye. Hi there, my glorious friends of pile 4. So let's get into it. So what do they love about you? Hold that person in your mind, whoever that is. What do they love about you? So Spirit, what does their person love about them? Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, that was going to fall out. We have got the Six of Cups upright. What else do we have, Spirit? Okay, thank you very much. We have got the Ace of Cups. We have also got the Tower. And which way did you want to go, hun? Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so firstly, let's address the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the room. So with the Six of Cups, I get this sense that you have these really deep roots with this person. Even if you've only known them for like a couple of years or something, I feel like the memories that you have created together, I feel like you can look back on the past and your relationship with so much love. Like, I just feel like it's just this beautiful bed. Like, the roots run so deep here, and I feel like you are constantly nourishing them, bringing in this energy of love, and there's always room to emotionally grow closer together, no matter what the relationship is. I just see that is what it is. Like, you just offer your full heart, and I get the sense that you offer your heart on your sleeve, and you just give. I get the sense that your energy is just healing, and you want people to kind of drink deeply, as it were, and kind of, I get the sense that you give people compliments, and you tell them how much you love them. But even if you don't, even if it's someone that you love, but you don't necessarily tell them that all the time, I just get the sense that they know anyway, and they can see that you offer your heart, and like I said, you wear it on your sleeve. It's so beautiful. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I get the sense that you are a fiercely independent person. Like you don't need teamwork. I feel like you value the opinions of others. Like, you're not afraid to share your plan, but your path is your path, and you are fully independent and can literally just conquer what you want on your own. And this is your endeavor, and it's your endeavor to face. So even if say you're in a relationship with this person, or it's a friendship or whatever it is, you are still yourself. You're not dependent on them for anything. Like, you've got these deep roots connections with them, but you constantly kind of reinvent the way that you love, and you're not afraid to change and evolve and keep offering more of yourself. But yeah, I just get the sense that you are your own person. You've got your own ambitions, your own desires. Maybe they don't align fully, but with this Tower moment and also this Ten of Swords in reverse, I get the sense that maybe you've come up against a lot of obstacles, and maybe and that's why maybe independently you've had to do your work, and maybe your mind, kind of the thoughts that you've had in the past, you've had to overcome a lot with the Ten of Swords in reverse. And maybe they weren't even your swords, maybe they were the opinions of other people. Maybe that's what they've said to you, what they communicated to you, and your mind was running wild with all of that. And maybe what they've said kind of really shocked you out of your cage, and you were like, actually no, I can't be treated like that anymore. I'm going to reinvent myself and stand independently. And maybe in the past you felt you were more codependent on people, or maybe it's that validation from other people. But I get the sense that you're like, no, I'm not going to resign to that. I'm not going to let myself be treated like that anymore. And I feel like you are fierce in that. And that is one of your strong principles, that no one is going to tell you what to do, what to say, or how to feel. You're going to trust your heart. And that you don't want to get caught in their melodrama anymore. What they are thinking and what they are doing, that is them. That is nothing to do with you. And with this Tower, I feel like it was almost that breakthrough moment for you. And I feel like for this person, that's what they love. Like, you have had this massive breakthrough, which I don't feel like many people do. And you've just kind of, like I said, completely reinvented the way that you think about yourself and about others. And you've just got this really real deep sense of how you should be treated, and quite rightly, my love. Like, you come from a place of love now, and that's what you offer to the world, because when you offer that to the world, that is what's going to come back to you. And I feel like that is what you do naturally, even if you don't feel like that is you, and maybe you're like, oh, I still care about what other people think and everything. To this person, they don't see that. They see you as someone who just loves and has an open heart, and that is what feeds you. And when love is in the picture, fear, anxieties, that kind of thing, they can't live on that bed. And I feel like you have come out of this Tower moment, this sudden shock. Maybe someone did something horrific to you, and I get that sense that maybe that is the case, and it really caused a big upheaval. But you've managed to ground yourself, and maybe you've grounded yourself in this relationship as well, but you haven't depended on them, because you are still that fierce, independent person. So let's get some more cards for you, my lovely pile 4. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Again, I feel like even though this situation, if it was someone in particular, or whether it was just this massive upheaval that had nothing to do with a particular person, I get the sense it probably was. I feel like you've kind of cultivated that self-love, that most important love in yourself, and that's what they love, is that you love yourself first, and you are going to stand by your principles, and what is right and how you want to be treated. And you practice that everywhere you go. And like I said, you have an open heart. We also have humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Yeah. Other people, that's their thoughts, that's their fears, that's their anxieties. You can't change that. The only thing you can change is how you feel about yourself and how you love yourself. And I feel like that's what you know. Like, you know that you are different to other people. People are on different paths. You know, some people haven't had this tower moment where they've realized that. But yeah, I think you love everyone, maybe no matter what they did to you in the past as well. Maybe you've moved on from that, but I feel like you've just accepted, like, okay, they are different from me, they are a different person, they have their different things going on. I'm gonna do me, they can do them. We've also got the Magi. So this is really like that magician energy. I feel like you can choose what you want, whichever element, fire, earth, water, air, whatever it is, and you can create what you want with will and determination. And I feel like you do that on your own, like independently, but you do it from a place of love, and that is your magic. That you see, I get the sense that you see the world in a different way, and you can bend it to your wills. And yeah, I get the sense you have this deep intuitive side and this deep emotional connection to yourself, first and foremost. And yeah, you're just such a rare kind of magic. We also have rest. So again, I feel like maybe you've had to have some time away, maybe whilst all of this was going on, and maybe you retreated slightly and you had almost that hermit energy where you were listening to your deep intuitive kind of third eye and seeing what you wanted to guide forward, always being with love. But you took that independence, you took that time away, and you're still not afraid to do that, to go inside yourself and kind of see the world through your eyes and not allow the opinions of others to sway that. And you've really ignited that light inside of you, and you've had that rest, and I feel like you will continue to do that, to refocus on almost that star energy, that hope and fulfillment of what you want. We also have the Hanged One. Again, this enlightenment. This person loves the fact that you are not afraid to, whatever it is that's happened, you've kind of surrendered to that. Okay, that's in the past, I can let go of that. And you've reinvented yourself, and you turn the world on its head, and you found this new way of thinking. And you've allowed yourself to have this stillness because you love yourself, and you know that is right for you. And they know that you're such a powerful being that they should not mess with, but and you've always got this love for them, but they know that you are on your own path. And with the Judgment card, so with 12, Hangman, this is fate. And with the Judgment card, like, I feel like you know your higher calling, your higher purpose, and you've burst out of this cage of the coffin that was maybe confining you. Maybe when you were thinking that other people's opinions were the ones that you should be listening to, or that kind of thing. I feel like you have changed, and you've kind of almost awoken. Like, you've had this period of rest, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what my calling is now. I'm gonna answer that call. Like, the universe is calling, and you've picked up and you've answered, and it's all from that place of love. And you will carry this person with you no matter what path you're doing. Like, they love the fact that you are fiercely independent and you know where you are going, and like, despite all the circumstances that you've had to overcome and how powerful you are, they know that you will never leave them behind. Like, you know, people are on different paths, and you've accepted that, so you're not going to, like, carry them with you on a path that, you know, you're going on. But they love the fact that you are independent and you are yourself despite this relationship. So in this relationship, it's a different part of you. It's almost like compartmentalizing your life, almost. Like, you are yourself, you know your values, and that is the core of everything. That is the bed in which you grow relationships, and that's how they thrive. And I get the sense that they love you because of that, because they feel completely unique to you, because every relationship is different. Everything else serves your purpose in a different way. And I get the sense of the Six of Cups that this person has been in your life for a long time, but but even and that's why they're never going to go anywhere. And even though you've changed, like you're always grounded in that relationship. But even if it's new, like the roots are already so deep, and they know that they can like hold on, despite where you're growing, where the sun's going, sort of thing. They know that you like there's a deep core here to this relationship. So guys, my lovely pile 4, that is what your person loves about you. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do give it the big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope to see you guys soon. I am sending so much love. Bye. Hello, my glorious pile 5, my rose quartz heart. So let's get going. So hold that person in your mind. What do they love about you? It can be anyone. Just hold them at the center and we will get some cards for Spirit. What does their person love about them? Okay, well, we have got the Queen of Cups. We have got the 10 of Wands. We have got the Ace of Pentacles. We have got the Hierophant, and we also have the High Priestess on the back of the deck. Okay, so guys, Major Arcana. Okay, so I feel like this person is just reassured by your aura, and I get the sense that you've got this really deep intuitive side to you, this deep pull, and you really follow your heart in all endeavors. And I really feel like you want to help other people follow their heart, and you just I feel like this is almost your relationship with this person. Like you just hold them and you kind of, yeah, and reassure them, their energy, and maybe you're almost a bit like a dreamer, kind of that kind of dreamy mystical side, and you really kind of go after what you want, and maybe you're in your heart a bit too much and kind of like let that lead you. But with the 10 of Wands, I get the sense that you carry a lot. As a queen as well, like I feel like you carry a lot of burdens, and maybe you feel quite oppressed by them at times, but I get the sense that you don't allow other people to take your burdens off of you. I feel like you think it's your kind of load to carry, and your person loves you despite all the things that are pulling you in different ways, despite all of maybe the ideas, all the things that you feel like you have to carry, all kind of the labels that you've given yourself as a person, all the things that you need to provide for, or the people you need to provide to. But I feel like they love the fact that they are even in your load, but maybe they wish that they could help you with this, and they could take some of this off of you, because I feel like they see that you don't need to carry all of this alone. And with the Queen of Cups, like maybe you are a bit almost closed off from them, and maybe you don't let them completely in to kind of helping you with this in the way that they probably wish that you would. With this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you are constantly kind of bringing in a way of it's kind of like security wise, I feel like you are just always there with advice, always there to lend a hand and kind of give them this new opportunity for kind of prosperity and security. And I feel like you just make them feel safe and reassured, and they know that you will always pop out of the clouds, like almost out of nowhere. And I feel like you almost have this deep intuitive call to them in a way, and I feel like you just always offer your help, always offer your hand to them, despite what you are carrying. And with the Hierophant as well, I get the sense that you are this kind of, almost this teacher to them, this person that they admire, and I feel like you see things and almost teach them in a new way. Maybe you are a bit of a teacher to them and kind of make them think differently about the world and how they view themselves. But I definitely get this sense with the High Priestess that you've got this air of mystery around you. Like you've got this deep intuitive spiritual side, and maybe you even have psychic abilities, that kind of thing. But I just get the sense that you almost like you are shrouded a bit in mystery, and you don't let people in, and there is this kind of, because we've got 3 thrones here almost, it's like they put you on a pedestal, and I feel like you might not necessarily put yourself there, but they do see you as almost this kind of higher power to them, that you have this power, this mystique, and you know things that they don't know, and and I feel like they do want you, like, you're always there to lend a hand. You're not cold, you're not cutting them off or anything like that, but you've just got a lot of things going on, bubbling underneath the surface, especially in your kind of unconscious dreaming mind. And like with the flowers on the head there, I just get the sense you've got so much kind of, yeah, so much formulating and so many different things growing, and you're always kind of nurturing yourself and nurturing your thoughts. But yeah, I get this sense that they would like to know you more than they already do. And maybe that's just your mystery. Maybe they love that about you, that there is almost like so many layers to you that they have to keep kind of peeling that onion, as it were, kind of like Shrek. Not that you are Shrek, but you know what I mean. And then we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So maybe this 10 of Wands, maybe it feels a bit like a balancing act at the moment, and maybe you are just trying to follow your heart in this situation and dropping some of the things. But I feel like you keep it to yourself, because you feel like if you let it out, maybe if you tell people what you're thinking or what you're carrying, maybe you feel like that will throw you off kilter a bit. Like you feel like it's almost better to keep that to yourself. But I feel like you are just a perfectly balanced person as well, and you don't, I feel like you don't bring your burdens to them necessarily, and you just seem so cool, calm and collected, almost like, because you are sitting on this throne. and you're just always constantly grounding what you want and bringing that forward. We've got peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness and love brings calmness to your soul. So again, I feel like you value this balance. Like that is what you want to create for yourself and for others, especially in this relationship. And kindness, like with the Ace of Pentacles, like you always have that outstretched hand. You always want to give yourself to other people. And again, it's that love and that calmness to your soul. I feel like that's maybe why you keep this 10 of Wands under wraps, because you feel like you just need to work through them and keep that calmness about you, so people still approach you, sort of thing. And but yeah, I feel like people really want to help you with this load, with this 10 of Wands that you're carrying. But yeah, I get the set, like with the High Priestess, like you have got this like yin power, like this strength power, and it just calms and soothes everyone you're around. Like you just reassure people, and I feel like you are a champion for them. We've got reflect as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of reflection, and again, you are reflective of above, of your higher power, of your purpose and of the divine with the High Priestess, and you reflect that love to other people too. I think you've just got so much behind you. You've got this resources, you've got this experience that just pours out of you, and you can conquer whatever you want, and you've got this, I feel like, this different way of viewing the world and different way of thinking that you almost teach people about, and you just live in your faith every single day, and you offer that to other people. I get the sense you could be a teacher of some kind, and we've also got trust. So maybe despite all the burdens, you trust that there is a higher purpose to it. Like there's a reason that you have these burdens, and you trust in the universe, in the fact that there will be this balance, there will be this restoration in there. And I get this hope that you have. And again, you dream, I feel like you dream for a better world, a better world for you and for others. And you almost just close your eyes to the experience, and you're like, you know what, spirit, my higher consciousness, you know, the universe will take me to where I need to go. I'm still going to be giving and open, and, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles, treat others how I would like to be treated, and that will come back to you. But I feel like, yeah, you are just a reflection of light, and yeah, and I feel like you just trust other people, you trust them, because and you find peace in that. And then what else does your person love? 2 of Wands, and we also have the Crown of Swords. So with the 2 of Wands, I feel like it's that thing, like you see a bigger picture for the world, and you visualize that, and you've got this spark about you, and you see, like, you do see the world in a different way, and you are constantly, I feel like, pouring yourself towards that goal, and yeah, I feel like you have this presence, this kind of almost dominant presence, but it's this quiet power that you don't like bulldoze everyone you're with. You just sit in it, and yeah, you just visualize the best out of people and out of situations. I've got take that to rule the world in my head, and I feel like no matter what you want to conquer, no matter what world you want to create, like, you will rule that. And with the Crown of Swords, you've just got this sharp mind and this clarity, and it's almost judgment in a way, but not like judging other people, but like, you are just fair. You are a completely fair person, and it's like the scales, that balance, like, you know, whatever's happened in your past, I feel like you almost you accept that, and you understand that to restore balance, like, it's that karmic thing, you know, you've got to atone for what's happened in the past, whether that be good or bad. And I just see that you see truth in everything, like, you can cut to the center of it, and yeah, and push past, and yeah, you really trust, again, that third eye intuition. I feel like you're really open to that, and you can communicate really well with people, and that is why you're almost this teacher, because you allow freedom to come to others too. So rose quartz hearts, that's where I am going to leave your reading today. So that is what your person loves about you, is that you're just such a healing, reassuring energy to be around. You see the world in a different way, and you just want to make it better. But there is this mystery about you which they are just so drawn to, but you just do make them feel at peace, and I feel like you help carry their burdens as well with the 10 of Wands. You've got so much to carry already, but no task is too big for you, almost. Like, you will help them along their journey as well. Like, you'll be there to help bear their load. So that is where I'm going to leave it today. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe to the channel. I really hope to see you guys again soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye.